Hello, my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Not a Grasshopper. We all have a decision to make. Are we just going to sit back and shake our heads at the state of our world, or are we going to do something about it? I'm always quoting, we walk by faith and not by sight. This is more true today than ever before. We have to trust God and walk by faith. Joshua and Caleb were 2 out of 12 that walked by faith. It is easy to walk by sight and allow circumstances to appear larger than they are, like the giants. No doubt they were huge. No doubt there were many of them. The spies that Moses sent out would be at least to their waist. But they allowed their fear to magnify the issue, and when they returned, they told everyone they were like grasshoppers in comparison. If that were true, they would have only been as tall as the giant's feet. This is just like the enemy to make a situation appear more dire than reality. Sure, it was bad from a human perspective, but the enemy magnified their perception and amped up their fear. We need to make sure that we are listening to someone who is going to stand on God's side, someone who walks by faith and not by sight. We cannot be found listening to the majority of people because they walk by fear and not by faith. God uses times of looking at our problems and feeling small to reinforce the idea that we may be small compared to our problems, but God is bigger than any giant. He will always be on our side. He will always protect his people, but we have to trust. I was thinking about how grasshoppers hop away when you get close. Maybe grasshoppers was a good definition for those 10 spies, because they came back and told their stories, and they were full of fear, but they didn't have any proof of the size of the giants. They didn't bring anything back, only fear and lies. Joshua and Caleb, on the other hand, brought back fruit. They had proof that they had been to the other side. They had evidence that God's word could be trusted, yet how many wanted to fall back out of fear? Are we so different today? When God tells us things, do we follow him or do we allow giants to stand in our way? I want to be found bold and brave. I want to be like Joshua and Caleb. Yes, things look bad. Yes, I understand the bad report. Yes, experts say it will not get better. The internet says it's going to get worse. But no matter how bad things seem, I want to have the fruit of God's Spirit. His fruit will strengthen us to walk by faith and not by sight. If we can resist the temptation to listen to the enemy, we will not be afraid. We will not jump every time something happens. We will not be grasshoppers, but brave warriors in the army of the Lord, ready to follow where God leads us. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful weekend.